Please welcome to the stage, Gastor Almonte!
No one ever price shops when they're out to buy condoms. You know, like no one's ever haggling for the best price. Right, I've been to the corner store many times and I've never seen somebody be like, yo, I need that 3-pack of Lifestyles, but $5 is ridiculous, sir. And they should, right? Because every penny counts, every dollar matters. You know, I remember when I was 24 years old, my father sat me down and he was like, yo, Gastor, at your age, I had a vacant lot, a corner store, and 3 buildings. And I was like, well, I got a futon. And he was like, that's why I'm concerned. You got to make better economic decisions. Every penny counts. Save your money, because if you don't need it, your friends will need it. If your friends don't need it, your family will need it, and you'll be happy you have it. So when later that day, when my girlfriend came up to me and she was telling me that she was going to throw a bachelorette party for her sister, and that she needed to buy condoms for the party games. And the best price she could find was 100 condoms for $77 on Amazon. I said, baby, I could do better. Now, we've been dating for a few years at this point. Me and Gabby weren't the prime experts in the current condom market. You know, we'd given up that practice some time ago. So I called up my friend Jeff. Jeff was doing big things. I heard about him everywhere. I was like, yo, Jeff, your legend is growing. People are talking about it. Congratulations on your work, sir. He says, thank you, guys. So I said, Jeff, real proud of what you're doing out there. However, there's no way that you are achieving this level of success at retail prices. Where are you buying your condoms at, sir? And he was like, oh, actually, I get them from the pharmacy, pay roughly $16 for 30 condoms, just about 50 cents per condom. Not bad, but I want more. And I started to realize that the more you shop for condoms, the more you sound like an ambitious drug dealer. You know, like I don't want to buy them from where you buy them from. I want the source. You know? So I'm shopping around, finally I said, honey, we got to start this search fresh. I sat down at the computer and I typed in what at the time I thought were the most ridiculous words ever into Google. I typed in free New York condoms. And this was the same year that New York decided to give out free condoms. They called it free New York condoms. Incredible coincidence, it was great. I click on the site, and you know, I've never gotten free condoms before. I didn't know how it worked. I figured it was gonna be like, yo, I need 50 condoms. Where can we meet? But it's not like that. They ask you real questions, you know? They were like, what organization are you with? And I was like, oh, shit. This is a youth group. How many people attend your youth group? Honey, how many young ladies are going to this party? She says it's about 40 of us. 40 young ladies attend my youth group. And they said, cool, we're going to send you condoms. And now, right now, if you're a normal person, you have a number in your head for what the right amount of condoms is to send 40 young ladies in New York. And I promise you, the city of New York disagrees with you. And we live here, you know, I get it. There's a lot to complain about. My garbage never gets picked up on the right day. Trains are always late. They don't shovel the snow. I hear you. There's a lot to work on in this city. But I will tell you this. If you tell the government of New York, yo, I need condoms, they take that shit seriously. They sent me 2,000 condoms. That's an insane amount of condoms, right? Like, say what you will, single ladies in New York, the city believes in you. It's bothered me because, it's been a few years now. I've tried every day since to think of one time where if you would have came up to me, hey, yo, Gastor, we about to go do such and such. My instinct answer would be, oh, you know what the right amount of condoms for that is? 2,000 condoms. It's never the right answer. It's too many condoms. I don't care what you're thinking of. It's too many. And they sent me 1,000 packs of lube, too. I didn't ask for them. They just showed up. Like, here, this is on us. You're a valued customer. I don't care how many forms you fill out. When 2,000 condoms show up at your door, you feel like you did something wrong. So I hid them in my closet. I was nervous, this feels like a crime, So I called up Gabby. I was like, honey, I need your help. You need to come over here. She comes over. Gabby and I are now married, been married 10 years. She has been incredible. Thank you. She is super supportive. She has held me down through every obstacle I've faced in my life, except this one. She came in the door. She's like, Gastor, what's all this? I was like, well, you asked me to get you condoms. How many condoms you think you need? She's like, I don't know. I think I'm going to need like 50 condoms so we're going to play some party games. And I was like, great. Can we throw your sister like 40 bachelorette parties? And she's like, Gastor, I was perfectly happy paying $77 for 100 condoms. I'm going to take the 100 condoms I committed to. But the rest of this is on you. And she left me just 1,900 condoms. I was going to throw them out. What would you do? That's too much stress. I don't need that on my shoulders. Even if you're not using condoms, just the idea of 1,900 times of sex feels like too much pressure to live up to. I didn't want it in the house. Like, I knew it was going to be in the closet. I don't need that in my life. So I'm throwing them in the garbage bag. But I thought of my father. If you don't need them, your friends will need them. If your friends don't need them, your family will need them, and you'll be happy you have them. So I decided I'm going to give out these condoms this weekend. So I got on the phone. I called my friends who are all in our 20s, thinking people going to need condoms. And I figured people would be like, oh, yo, you're such a great guy. Thank you. You're doing great service out there. Keep it up. You're an awesome person. No, that's not what happens. When you call people and you tell them, yo, I got condoms, they don't say thank you. They don't say how many. They all say the same thing. What's going on? And then I got to explain this whole situation again. 3 hours in, I had 4 conversations, gave out 5 condoms total. It's too slow. I'm trying to do numbers here, I'm stressed out. I was like, okay, I got to figure something out here. This happened to be during peak Prime America era. People was doing all those pyramid scheme things. So I was like, okay, I got to approach it like they do. So I called up all my friends. I was like, yo, listen, I need you to wear a shirt and tie. Meet me at my house in an hour. I got a business proposal for you. They all came to my crib. I sat them down. I said, listen, this year is your year. I believe in you. Here's 20 condoms. Be safe out there. Make it happen. Called up my friend Mark. He was turning 25 that week. I said, Mark, you are about to make history this year. You get a whole brick, 250 condoms. Make it happen, brother. My cousin Marco was in town from the Navy. I gave him 250 condoms to take back to his people. To this day, I get emails from random sailors. Hey, yo, listen, Gastor, no, we never met, but 2009 in Japan would have not been the same without you. Go out the whole weekend. I'm doing numbers. I'm giving them out as much as I can. There's only so much you can do. There's 1,900 condoms left. This is numbers here. Sunday night, it's like 1 in the morning. I'm wrapping up my weekend. I'm pulling up to the Crown Fried Chicken on Fulton. I got my box. And I still got like 600 condoms left, Great, success. I've given out most of them, but it's still not what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of all of them. So I'm sitting at the counter, I place my order, I'm a little dejected. This dude sits next to me, and he's like, yo, I never seen somebody sad with this many condoms before. And I tell him my journey, you know. He's like, that's crazy, man. I take a couple condoms off you. He takes 3 condoms off of me, you know. And he goes outside, and he tells a few more people. When they walk in, they take a couple condoms as well. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever given out condoms at a Crown Fried Chicken before. But when you do, you know, the word spreads pretty quickly. By 2:30, it's now part of the combos, you know? Like people walking in, let me get a 3-piece, smash, and 2 rubbers. Let's go. You know what I mean? Got plans tonight. 4 a.m., emptied the box. I've gotten rid of all the condoms. Successful weekend. I'm thrilled. I get home, I pass out, I'm sore, exhausted. Almost as if I'd used the 2,000 condoms myself. But I gotta get up the next day. My dad, you know, he's a landlord in East New York. We gotta walk around to the buildings, we gotta do work. So I was like, cool, you know, we get up in the morning, we walk through the neighborhood, going building to building, doing what we gotta do. And, you know, I didn't realize when you give out 2,000 condoms in one weekend in the same neighborhood, people want to thank you. You become like a celebrity of sorts, you know? So the first time somebody walks up to you and they're like, yo, condom dude. And you're standing next to your father. You try to play it off, you know, like, I don't know what's going on, Pop. Crazy shit, you know? Second time some dude comes up to you, yo, condom, yo, this your father? Yo, you're raising a great young man, sir. Think it's a coincidence. I don't know what's going on, Pop. Some dude look like me out here giving out rubbers. It's crazy. But the third time it happens, you gotta own it. It is what it is. You know? So I'm like, yo, Pops, Gabby needed to buy condoms for her sister's bachelorette party. She was gonna buy 100 condoms for $77. I found them online for free, so I saved Gabby $77. And I saved like 1,900 people at least 20 years of child support payments. You told me every penny counts. I'm doing the Lord's work. And he looks at me and he's like, Gastor, you have a lot of trouble interpreting my advice. And we were gonna leave it at that. You know, like how men do, where like they just decide we're not talking about this ever again. It was gonna be great. It was a good moment. We bonded. Our secret. It was magical. Until 8 weeks later. It was Saturday. My dad's banging on my door. And he's like, yo, condom dude. I'm like, condom dude? I'm like, what's going on? He's like, you got work to do. You got some stuff out front. Because apparently, when you tell the city of New York that you have a youth group that's attended by 40 young ladies, 2,000 condoms, and 1,000 packs of lube is an 8-week supply. I don't know what y'all are doing out there, but slow it the fuck down. It's crazy. I got these deliveries every 8 weeks for 2 years. It's insane. I was building pallets with them in my basement. Before I let y'all go, just let y'all know, my favorite part of being condom dude was easily the year after I stopped giving out the condoms, and I would walk through the neighborhood with my now wife and daughter, and you can see the panic in everyone's eye. They realize condoms ain't work for me. Thank you very much.